Hello, I'm Dr. Karen Hall, and this is another mini video moment for the fight against stigma. I believe that one of the ways to fight stigma is to know the facts. One of the myths about borderline personality disorder is that everyone who has borderline personality disorder has been abused. Actually, this isn't true. There are many people who have borderline personality disorder that have not been abused. Maybe this myth comes from the idea that individuals develop borderline personality disorder because of an interaction between a biological vulnerability, a predisposition to be emotionally sensitive, and an invalidating environment. But an invalidating environment doesn't mean abuse. In fact, an invalidating environment can occur in families with the very best of intentions. It can occur unknowingly. You see, the individual who is born emotionally sensitive is going to react to more emotional cues, is going to have a longer reaction and a more intense reaction than people who aren't born with emotional sensitivity. So if you're a parent and you have 3 children and one of them is emotionally sensitive, you're going to notice that 2 of the children get upset. They don't get upset as quickly as the other child, as the emotionally sensitive child. And the 2 children who aren't emotionally sensitive, they recover faster. So you are concerned. The child that is emotionally sensitive, and you don't know that they're emotionally sensitive, what you know is that they don't seem to be able to let things go, or they seem to react too quickly. They seem to be too emotional. And as a parent, you want the very best for your child. So you begin to say things like, now don't be so emotional, don't overreact, it's not that bad, come on, just let it go. Come on, you're making a big deal out of nothing. And those statements come from a wish to help your child be able to adjust to the world as it is, a wish to help your child be able to form relationships and be accepted by society. It can be very painful to watch a child who's emotionally sensitive, and it can be upsetting because you're worried about them. That can create an invalidating environment. Because the emotionally sensitive child, of course, is feeling that intense emotion and is feeling it for a longer period of time. For example, if you go to a movie and you take all 3 children with you, let's say Jane, Adam, and Sylvia. You take Jane, Adam, and Sylvia to the movie. And it's a sad movie. And let's say that Jane and Sylvia cry for a little bit and wipe their eyes, and they say, oh, that was so sad. And then Adam is still crying. Like an hour after the movie, he's still crying. And you're trying to clean the house, make dinner, get ready to go to work tomorrow. And you're saying, get over it, it was just a movie. Seems like a very natural thing to say. For an emotionally sensitive child, though, who is still feeling that intense emotion, that can be invalidating. So an invalidating environment doesn't necessarily mean an abusive environment. Help fight the stigma against borderline personality disorder. Help fight the stigma by finding out the facts.